I see.
You're back.
Okay.
Been searching all alone,
Hey!
facing twilight alone,
What?
without a clue. Where have you been?
I apologize. Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do? Hey, hey!
Thank you! Yeah, let's go!
Yes! Whoa! Yes!
All right, I got this. All yours.
For real? Yes! Whoa!
Whoa! All right, I got this. Yeah! Yeah! No way! Oh, yeah!
Very well. Let us go. Yes.
Nicely done. How could this be? It's my turn. I see. Take it from here.
Okay. For real? Oh.
Let's go. It's my turn. We will be counting on you. Take it from here. How could this be? Oh? Yes. How could this be?
Nice! That was so fun! That should do it for now. Okay? Okay, let's go.
Now then, let's begin the infiltration. Nice! We made it this far!
All right.
Okay, let's continue on.
Now, let us depart.
How do you mean?
It's a...
Oh!
Joker.
Huh? Is there a safe room around here somewhere?
I'll just add this. Focus. I have something. What the?
Surprisingly
Let's go.
successful. Now this does I'm glad we won. Just like I thought.
Okay. It's somewhere. Excellent technique, Joker. Show me your true form.
We've got the advantage. Don't rush this. You hold that! Obliterated them! Nice job, Crow!
All right. They were too weak to be a threat. Hmm?
This has to be a joke.
I can feel it.
Hey,
I have something. I'll reveal your true form.
now's our chance. Beat him up.
Come, by the myriad truths!
Let's keep up this pace.
Just like I thought.
Okay.
Huh? Done already? How disappointing. Huh? Oh!
Show me your true form.
Got the advantage.
Persona!
Don't rush this. Persona!
You might.
Obliterated them! Nice job, Crow!
Okay. I can feel it.
We had room to spare. Show me your true form.
Now's our
Persona!
Beat him up! One enemy. Everyone, do your best!
Persona!
Let's go! Persona 1! Get him! Come on, Queen!
My skills exceed yours. Someone take over.
Persona!
Persona!
No time to waste. Okay, let's move on.
All right. Level up. Okay. I can feel it.
Huh? They weren't a big deal at all. Oh! There's a chest! Joker, let's open it! Oh! Joker, there's a chest!
It's a.
I should write something.
We don't know what may be waiting for us. Let us explore carefully. Persona! Persona!
Quick, Weapon Shop! There's something wrong with her movement! Allow me!
Persona! You need my help? Go ahead. Understood. Moving in.
Crow, looking good!
Let's go.
All out attack!
I'll just add this.
All right. Okay.
Cabin floated, being a suicide. Keep your phone away from me. Tell me that sexy. Don't say what you got.
No, the odds are wow.
Oh! Persona! By the myriad troops!
Wow, you know. Oh.
Come! All will be revealed! Let's go. All right.
With this power,
Cabin floated, being a suicide. Keep your phone away from a chitting head.
Authenticating members.
it's somewhere.
Cabin floated, being a suicide. Keep your phone away.
Let's do it.
Cabin floated, being a suicide. Keep your phone away from a chitting head. Tell me that sexy. Gonna say
What do you want to do?
got in store for her man.
Yes. Hey, hey. Okay. Well then. Hey. What?
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do? Hey!
Thank you!
Hey! Shall we go? Now then. Okay. For real? Yes! Oh. I'll be back. This is where I come in. It's all yours. Yep. Oh. For real? This is where I come in. We're on a roll! You can do this! Yes! Okay. My turn now. Give it your all. Superb! Yes! My turn now. Give it your all. Yes! Yes! Yep. Wow.
Pay attention! Why don't you try?
This is it.
Is the flu going around?
Hey, hey!
Okay.
So, no.
May I?
Even if she, furthermore,
So
hence, if we
impressed. Listen up.
okay.
Very well.
Yep.
Yes. Let us go.
Hey.
Okay,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
getting over. Come. There.
Persona! Behold! Next time, you gotta hit them!
Persona!
By the myriad truths.
Hooper, you missed? Come on, Queen! Come! War! You gotta hit them!
My skills exceed yours. They're everywhere.
You gotta watch them!
Persona!
Experience Picaro. This fight.
Hooper, you missed? Persona! No holds barred! Come on, Queen! Persona! Huh?
Persona! This one. Someone cover me!
You gotta watch them! Noir dodged the enemy's attack! Super move! Ultra charge!
Let's go. Izanagi no Okami! All will be revealed!
Hooper, you missed? We can't do any. Right, right.
Well,
I'm very sorry.
Guess we gotta do it.
Let's do it.
Ah, you're back.
Hey! What? Oh?
All right.
Oh, yes. Do you know the answer? I should have expected that.
Hey, thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Ah, you're back.
Inmate.
Where have you been? Been searching all along, complacent while alone, without the
a flu going around?
Prevention is key.
All right.
Yo.
Okay, quiet down. Hey. Hey! Hey! Did you hear? Oh, yeah! Aw, that's too bad.
It's really coming down.
Hey, inmate!
You s-
Let's fusion. Fusion. You wish to... Can you gather them up? Fusion. Finished for now? Justine, you handled it. Read here. Is it you lack patience? Is this what a fee is required? This is your power. Is this what you want? Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
Hey, did you hear?
Oh, yeah! Yeah. Okay.
It's a bit cold.
My, that's not good.
Tired of this.
Okay, let's get going. Whoa!
Ah, you're back.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Kept facing twilight on and on.
What do you want to do?
Without a sign. Without...
This is a nice change of pace.
People come and they go.
All right.
Some people may stay with you.
Hmm?
Hey,
Today we're going over.
oh, Senpai. There's something I'd like to discuss with you. Would you mind if I joined you for lunch? Thank you. All right, let's head to... It's starting to get rather cold, isn't it? Sorry to bring you here. This is something I oughtn't really bring up around other people. Senpai, are you still planning to continue on as the Phantom Thieves? Lately, I haven't been hearing any positive gossip about the Phantom Thieves. Despite how much people cheered on your cause, even though they knew nothing about you or your friends, all they do now is speak ill of the Phantom Thieves. I know it's not my place to say this, considering I turned down your offer to join and all. But this change in attitude is simply awful. They're doing the exact same thing to you all that they did to me. Yet, you're still going to keep at it? Why, Senpai? Unfinished business. So, there's something left you have to do.
Yeah.
There is... I see. Well, I won't stop you. However, could I ask a favor? Or rather... Once things settle down, I'd like you to join me somewhere so we can go have some fun together. Then it's a deal. I'm already beginning to look forward, so... Oh, but I plan to keep my other promise I made with you about the physical trip tomorrow. Is that too sudden?
But that date...
Oh, I haven't... Come on, Senpai. You need... No one wins a fight on an empty stomach, you know.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. All right. Hey. Hey.
way! Well then.
Where have you been? Been searching all alone and facing quite alone without love.
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you!
For real?
Yes. I'll give it a try. Do your best.
Yes!
I'll give it a try. Do your best.
Yes!
I see now.
Stay focused. Yep. This is where I come in. It's all yours. Yep. Oh. This is where I come in.
Ah. Good morning. I know this is last minute, but it's... Glad to hear it. Well, my role is Shujin's count, so technically, it'll be our last opportunity. I do have a farewell speech to give, considering the occasion.
Doc.
Thank you for coming. Since this is about to be my last meal at Shujin, these tempura bowls are from a restaurant I've been curious. I'd always passed on it due to the price, but... I should be the one thanking you. All right, let's eat. Ooh, too bad I'm so glad I splurged on that. Upscale did. I wish I could. Well, now that we've finished our food, first off, my paper's done. I've mentioned this before, but still, this is... Had you not... Please, allow me to express my gratitude to you once more as a most helpful student of Shujin. And as a phantom thief as well. Huh. So you're not denying it. Why don't you take a look at the title of my paper over there? You know, the Phantom Thieves' act of changing hearts is rather reminiscent of cognitive science in practice. They infiltrate a reality that exists solely for their target. A reality wholly separated from the one that the public recognizes. By accessing that world, they gain the means of permanently altering their target's cognition. That is what I hypothesize as being the change of heart you induce in your targets. Should I take your silence to mean To be entirely honest, it was all the way back in April, when I first came to speak with the principal here about providing counseling to you students. I actually witnessed the moment when you came out of an individual's reality like I'd mentioned. You suddenly appeared in the back alley near the school. I believe Takamaki-san appeared to be extremely exhausted.
Thanks.
It wasn't long after that scene that Mr. Kamoshida had his change of heart. Beyond what I witnessed, I had also been told that you three were closely affiliated with Mr. Kamoshida in some way. At that point, I was already half convinced that you were involved. I was almost certain Mr. Kamoshida's change of heart was provoked by the three of you. I've been researching cognitive science ever since I was a grad student. For years, I've been attempting to directly interact with an individual's cognition, so I can help address their pain and despair. But, for certain reasons, this research has never been acknowledged in academia. Despite that, I continually pursued evidence that it was during that time I happened to come across the Phantom Thief. My heart began to dance. I thought to myself, maybe I could complete my research if I were to have your assist. That's why I approached you and your group of friends in the first place. I hadn't mentioned any of this until now because, well, I didn't want you to take it the wrong way and suspect. But I think that's everything I'd kept from you. Does that change? A deal, eh? And just so you know, I have no intention of telling anyone about this. If you don't believe what I'm saying, you're free to change my... Thanks to you, I finally... I'm going to stand up to our current reality. I swear I'll use my research to make our world a better place. Though, it'll likely be through different means than how the Phantom Thieves reform members of society. Indeed. You have a strong moral compass, never losing sight of your own definition of justice. I'm more grateful than ever to have met a young man like yourself. Although it's not like this is the still.
Thou.
All right. All right. I am going to follow the path I sincerely hope. Even if you just considered it to be meddling in your... Whoops. We'll meet again, though. That's right. Hey. No, it's nothing. See you around.
Boss said he reserved the place just for us. We're free to drink as much coffee as we want.
Ain't this place always empty, though?
You're right.
Let's just call it a hit.
We're supposed to be discussing where...
Considering how big the hype's gotten, she'll probably just think it's a
I could always put it on Sai-san's desk. People know me there, so I could gain access easily.
That's not a good idea. If you're the only one who can get in there, it'll be easy.
I'll do it. I can just tell her it came for her in the mail. That would be the least risky method, no matter what she asks.
But Makoto, that...
You're our leader, so this will...
Is that...
I'll be okay. I've already traversed far more dangerous ground than this.
We will leave it to you then. I will need to step up my game as well to make...
Very well then. We'll enter from in front. Does 6 o'clock in the evening work for everyone?
Yep.
Same as all... Well then, let's get ready for tomorrow. Okay. Anyway.
Madame Sae Nijima, a great sinner of jealousy. You have lost yourself amidst your obsession with success. For its sake, you are even willing to promote injustice as justice. From...
I found it in our...
To think they would send me one. They brand me a criminal and plan to change my heart? What nonsense! They only care about disposing of those who are an inconvenience for them. Fine. I'll just have to catch them first.
And when you do, you're going to interrogate in some kind of underground room.
Why do you ask?
Oh, I just remembered you mentioning something like that before.
That's right. It will be in a special interrogation room underground. My time will be limited, but I will do whatever it takes to make them divulge their secrets.
Let's do this fair and square.
I should probably be getting back. It's late, but I should contact the director and let him know about... I expect things will calm. Once that happens, why don't we go on a trip to some hot springs?
Sis... I won't let anyone... I'll head up to my...
I'm sorry for calling. There's something I need to inform. I received a calling card for... Stand by. And you've transferred command of the investigation to someone else? No, of course not. I'll remain on standby until further instructions.
Okay. Tomorrow's.
Let's do it.
Make sure your clothes up.
The day has come. Are you all prepared?
What of the calling card, Makoto?
I showed it to Sis. She took it from my very... Makoto.
I understand how you feel.
Yeah, it's way.
It'll be all... Is every... So... Alright, Joker.
It's showtime.
Do you have a moment?
Yes!
What kind of game will it be this time? No matter what you bring out, we will emerge victorious.
You're making a grave mistake if you think you have me cornered. I only guided you here because this place...
Now, why don't we begin?
What?
Is this?
May the best player win!
All right, let's do it.
Calm down. Come! There.
Persona! 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 Allow me!
Let's make this quick.
May the best player win!
What the?
Now let us, of course...
We already told you. There's no way we're gonna follow your rules.
That's fine by me. So...
There's a penalty for not spinning the roulette. What should we do?
Ah, in that case, it's... Cheaters get punished!
Joker, are you alright? What?
Those who cannot follow rules are not to be taught.
Joker, your health is low! Watch out! Persona! How's this?
My skills exceed yours.
This is your penalty!
Rose life is in danger.
You will predict which now.
I'm almost positive she's going to try and cheat. But we should go along with the game for...
I agree.
Well, how will you bet? Have you...
Rose down! We need backup! We lost. Really? I see. You're right. It did seem like the ball floated for a split. Let's catch her in the act so she can have someone snipe the pocket. You're in charge of two.
We must. As long as I get close.
I'm ready whenever. Yes, leave it to me.
May the best player win!
The stuff displayed on the monitor. That must mean the betting changes.
Persona! Alright.
I'll use my persona! Okay. The sniper is in their designated...
Very well. Hopefully your predict...
What was that about fair and square? You were totally cheating! You coward! What are you so quiet for?
Shut up!
Cheating? Unfair? Silence! I am the law! I am everything! No one in this world deserves to win except for me! If you still dare to defy my justice, then
We're finally back to a normal fight. Wait!
Little punks!
She's way more powerful than before! Don't underestimate her!
By the myriad truths!
Behave yourselves!
I'll repay you somehow.
Persona! Huh?
Persona!
The opponent is strong.
My
Don't
skills
do anything
exceed yours.
reckless.
My...
Can someone heal her?
Oh,
Up here. He's gonna go
Persona!
nuclear on us. Get ready. Queen, fall my turn now. Time for my donut. Ha!
I'll repay you somehow. Use this!
Thank you.
It's tough.
I should back off.
Queen, going in. Queen's in trouble. That looks bad. Neat. Yeah. I appreciate it. This should do. Thank you.
Take this!
Can someone heal her?
Hurry and die!
Okay, focus on healing up.
Persona! All will be revealed!
Everyone's health is really low. Can someone heal? Thank you. Come! This should help. One more and I'm done for. Okay. Good thinking. I'm very grateful.
Take this!
Are you okay? Someone give him some support!
It's time. Buzz!
Being dead isn't easy. Persona! Take this! Sorry for the trouble. For that little slip. I'm okay. Persona! Let's go. She needs help. Sorry. Much obliged.
How about this?
Persona! Izanagi no Okami!
Persona!
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks.
Persona!
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks. Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks.
Shall we?
Strong and impervious to nuclear attacks. Using this.
My... Take this! Don't dodge, damn it!
I think she's about to strike
By
us
the
with
myriad
electricity. Witness my skull! Ah! Thank you. I'm very grateful. Persona! Here! Persona!
Only no matter what happens here, I need to...
Down!
Die on my blade!
Please have a
Die on my blade!
Let's go. All will be revealed!
about that. Persona! Huh? Much obliged. Persona! How's this? You'll get yours. Make them pay. I'll use my persona! Let's go. Die on my blade! Noir doesn't have much help left!
Persona! By the myriad truths!
Mona's sorry about that. Persona! Thanks. Thank you so much! Come! Behold! Persona! Time to use this!
Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Come!
Cowards!
I appreciate it. I'm very grateful. Persona! Here! Persona! Take that!
I just need to win! Die, die, die! Hurry and die!
Support's on the way!
Persona! All will be revealed!
Persona! Ha! Persona!
It's a step forward.
Check out this new skill!
Now I'm even more charming.
I gotta use this next time.
Fine skill, isn't it?
I've lost.
Sis!
That's only a shadow.
Quiet!
Sorry. We'll go grab the treasure.
Makoto?
I don't think it's wrong to bring light to evils which can't be judged by law. That's all the Phantom Thieves have been trying to do too. But these aggressive investigations? Twisting the truth for your own personal gain? Think about your justice.
My justice.
Try to remember how you used to be.
How?
Nijima-san. She's just like my father. What caused them to change like this?
Even though they're... Is there another reason they don't...
We found it.
The investigation will now be able to proceed. This deal we made? To think that...
There's someone here.
Hey, up there!
He's here. Move it immediately.
Good. Now get.
This is our own.
Stay calm. We'll retreat. Don't worry about us. But I have to say, showing yourself above that crowd earlier was an excellent move. Nice work as always, Joe.
There he is! I've been pursued. I won't let them escape.
Just run. Okay, the enemy's focused. Everyone remember where we're meeting up? Nope.
Stop right you...
I am Arsene, another you that exists within. You have progressed well through your recollections. Last spring, you awakened to this furious power. Now, use that.
Persona!
Not this.
No threat. Get him, Joker.
By the myriad truths!
Your fate will recall every. If your.
Okay, pull out before their backup gets here. Good.
Hey, what are you doing there?
You should be.
Dude,
Don't worry. Hmm? What the? Come on! Huh? What? All right. Even you can't. Huh? Joker, that weird read.
I'll end this right now.
Joker, it's her! She's the weird reading I've been getting!
My weak self relied on you so much. That ends today. Let's do this, Senpai!
The enemy readings have... That's...
It's been a while since we last fought side by side. But this time, it's my turn to come to your aid, Senpai.
Persona! By the myriad truths!
Show them, Cendrillon! that's the last of them?
I genuinely have no clue what just happened, but I take it you're okay? Wait, bad news. Enemy backup's headed your way. You need to book it right now.
Please go. I'm going to make it harder for them to track you down. You still have something you need to do as a Phantom Thief, right? Then I won't stop you. Since I'm not a member of the Phantom Thieves, I'm in no position to interfere. However, please don't forget the promise we made, okay?
Joker, you need to...
All right, let's do it!
Excuse me, but...
Well done on making it this far, inmate. Now that you have traversed your long, perilous recollection, you truly have entered the present. The effects of that drug are gonna wear off soon. This is your golden opportunity. You must grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin. The evil influence who wishes you dead is fast approaching. If you want to win this unreasonable game, if you wish to take back your stolen future, recall the bonds you formed with your allies and grasp the truth that will save you from the brink of ruin.
Ha 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 ha.
I see. So that's what led to your ending up here. What a disappointing end to the hero of justice. I still can't believe it. But I now have a general idea of the methods you used for your crimes. There's much more I'd like to ask, but my allotted time is nearly up. I do have a suggestion, though. Care to strike a deal? If you cooperate with me, I'll consider lightening your sentence. I have a responsibility to solve this case. Your operation was leaked and you failed to change my heart. There's no point in being obstinate now. You've corrupted. You'll most likely be given life in prison. Going forward, tell me honestly. First, one of the victims of the Kamoshida case. Ichiryusai Madarame's pupil, Yusuke Kitagawa. The daughter of Wakaba the heiress to the Okumura Foods legacy and daughter of its CEO, Haru Okumura. And the frequently probing student council president of Shujin Academy, Makoto Nijima. Those are your accomplishments. So you won't sell out your friend. I find it hard to believe that were there not others outside of your direct group who encouraged your crime? Not to repeat myself, but remember you had the cooperation. Can you tell me about? So you won't speak a word. Do you even Let's discuss. There are reports that he was acting along. Might he be a part of... So Goro Akechi wasn't one of you. Very well. So be it. Even now, you're still acting as though you're a hero of justice. Your teammates have sacrificed you in order to escape, yet you wish to defend their honor? Why won't you talk about them? Don't be ridiculous. You're not the one to decide such things. Justice? Then tell me. Sticking to the... That's no different. You continue to stand for... You're right. We have nothing. And it doesn't help that your story sounds like a fairy tale. But many people have fallen victim to this. We need to learn the truth. The truth, huh? I don't even know what's right anymore. And it's all due to your strange story. After all this, you're still... Are you listening? The side effects of the truth serum should be wearing off. I won't be deceived by such a poor act.
You realized it too then. It was our conversation about pancakes. There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me.
Hey. Can you hear me? It seems your mind is... But unfortunately, although I find your story to be quite interesting... Huh? What are you getting? That's right. No matter the results of this case, I even had to call in a large favor just to
So, how did that Nijima mention a special interrogation? Good. It looks like...
Hey. Hey, are you... Our time's up. Goodbye. Why? Because this is my job. Anyhow, there's something that... Recently I was removed from my post a short while later, but that was... You were... That's true.
My suspicion... Still. All that's left is to figure... It's all up to you. Okay? Giving him... We'll be counting on you.
What's wrong? Might you... If you know something, you... You mean... I've been told the lock on it is quite complicated, but it's only a matter of time. What's so important? Are you going to unlock it?
Let's let her sleep. She hasn't slept for days. Well, now we gotta figure out a way... That's right. I'm sure Makoto... We need to show it to the true...
Hey! What are you trying... And what about this... The traitor?
We could say he's still... Public security questioning will occur, and thus...
Please... I need you... What? My God. You're referring to... That's it. What are you plotting? But it appears my time... This will be my... Very well. And that honest look in your eyes. I'll place my... I just need to show him...
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of judgment, granting thee...
All right. All right.
I'll be going now. What good will this do, though? Akechi-kun? Why are you here?
Why do you seem so surprised?
I needed my director to step in to get access, and I was directly responsible for this case. How did you get approval?
For the same reason you did. I am heading up the investigation team after all. It's only natural I'd have the right to interrogate our culprit as well, don't you think?
They assigned you command?
That was a joke, of course. I'm merely here to assist with the public security interrogation. I am surprised it's this far underground, though. There aren't any others incarcerated here, yes? Nobody would ever know if things got a little violent.
If I remember correctly, didn't you say there was another culprit besides the Phantom Thieves?
That was but a lie I spread to set them up. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that I had deceived you too, Sai-san. After all, if you wish to trick your enemies, you must first trick your allies.
So it was you. You're the one who sold out the Phantom Thieves. I need you to be clear with me. My God. You're referring to him.
Is there a problem?
Akechi-kun, does this phone look familiar to you?
Hmm? What is this phone?
It belonged to the leader of the Phantom Thieves. I believe you'll need it for your investigation.
Not personally. I was acting alongside the Phantom Thieves myself, remember?
True. This is undoubtedly a great accomplishment. Good luck in there.
Foolish woman. May I ask that you accompany me? Going in unarmed to interrogate a murderer makes me uncomfortable.
Huh? What are you...
I owe you for all of this. Thanks. That's right. You and your little friends were vital to our plan, and now it will be completed. Your popularity truly was quite stunning. That just made using you all the more worthwhile. Have you finally pieced it all together? Case closed. This is how your justice ends.
Hmm?
Shido-san, my job is complete.
I've told you not to call me by name. Regardless, all that's left is to deal with the remnants.
The continued deaths of these teenagers would be a bit much, don't you think? I considered making it appear they had a falling out, but that would only amplify public frenzy. It would be best to have each of them meet with an unfortunate accident once the storm blows over.
Is there any possibility they'll want to avenge their leader?
No chance. They're nothing but cattle anyway. They have no backbone without his guidance. I will keep my eye on them just in case, though.
I'll be counting on you.
They will live their lives cowering in fear of death. An apt punishment for obstructing our work.
Make sure to kill that strange cat once you find it as well.
Understood. Though I doubt there's anything to worry about. It's merely a cat, after all.
More importantly, they should be dealing with the suicide right about now. Things will become quite busy once the word gets out. I'll need to prepare my comments on the matter.
I must be prepared to deal with it on my end as well. Beyond that, what of the director of the Special Investigations Unit?
Perhaps he'll be struck by a mysterious illness sometime soon.
No, it can't be. Even me. God damn it. She.
What was all that about, showing him this phone? The Phantom Thief Alibaba? Who is this?
I am Alibaba, a member of the Phantom Thieves. I inquire as to your justice, Sai Nijima.
How do they know I have this?
Goro Akechi is evil. He didn't come to interrogate the captured Phantom Thief. He came to kill him.
We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed suicide during his imprisonment. How about that? Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
Don't trust the guard either. He's an accomplice as well. Now then, I'll tell you detailed steps to take. You must save him.
You want me to save him?
Huh?
What is it?
Nothing. Anyway, what brings you here? I thought you were done with your business.
Did anyone else stop by? Nobody?
There'd be no reason for anyone else to come down here.
Yes, the guard will be one of ours. We'll have to eliminate him after to destroy the evidence, though.
So it's all true.
Of course it's true. Is something the matter?
It's Akechi-kun. He had to take a sudden call, so he won't be able to make it down today.
Huh?
I've been asked to handle things instead.
You? But...
You know, if you stay here, they'll likely get rid of you to eliminate any evidence. I suggest you go into hiding at once if you value your life.
Yes, ma'am.
And don't say a word of what transpired here. Trust nobody. Forget this ever happened.
And now we return to our continued report. This morning, the police have announced that they've detained a suspect who may in fact be the leader of the Phantom Thieves group. The suspect is reported to be a young man who's...
Can I get you to look over here?
Oh, I'm sorry.
So he got caught. That group sure was something.
Yeah.
So the next shoot got me thinking. How about we have you do an idol thing, you know? That cool?
What a surprise to think that the one behind all this This is just a minor.
But considering how quickly they announced his arrest, the police must surely be confident in the outcome of this case.
Well, I'll be. Goodness, look at you now. It's been a while, Ryuji.
Huh?
You stopped visiting so abruptly, everyone was worried about you. It's your second year, right? Are you still doing track and field? I'd love to see you run again.
Also, the young man continues to remain silent, refusing to implicate any potential accomplices. However, considering the number of charges brought against him...
I wonder if something happened.
Yeah.
You seemed stumped for once. Not feeling it today?
Yes.
Oh, I'm not chiding you. Just do as normal at your own pace. With your skills, there's no need to worry about your future.
Normal. Right.
He's just a high school student. How do you think he was contacting the others?
The police here can search any online communications. His accomplices may slip up eventually.
Still, it seems the Phantom Thieves' most recent targets have gone comatose. Actual harm has been done here.
Given the lack of physical violence, their method is still a mystery. Regardless, the police are looking into attempted murder charges.
You never turned it in? That's quite the surprise. I thought I lost it this whole time.
I'm sorry.
Well, your grades are excellent. And you're student council president. I'm sure you'll be admitted anywhere you apply. That one Phantom Thief should have followed your example. You hear? It seems he was caught. Some high schooler. I wonder why he turned to a life of crime.
We also received information that the young man was placed on probation for assault.
Because of his previous record, he had to leave his hometown. Perhaps his motive lies there.
I believe your father can rest in peace now. That Phantom Thief could never have changed anything. Only a handful of people are qualified to alter the world. So you've been coming home late. That's what I've heard. I make a good playmate, you know.
We have breaking news. The young man being held in custody has committed suicide. The police have confirmed his death, although details have not been released. To repeat, the suspect has committed suicide while in
Custody. This station will continue to report any further updates as they arrive.
It may be difficult to uncover his methods now. Perhaps that's why he decided to take this course of action.
It can't be.
You're shitting me. We got him.
It would seem as though you have been killed. But why were you killed? Why did you have to die? Do you remember? It seems you forgot an important fact while your consciousness was hazy. Indeed, your death was a necessity for your escape from certain doom. What a tremendous plan. How might you be capable of executing such a feat? Well then, let us rouse the memories which are missing.
Hey, they're going. You realized it too, then. It was our conversation about pancakes, right? There's no way he could have reacted like that if he hadn't heard me. My thoughts exactly. It was your social studies trip. We met him in the hallway of that TV station. There's no way that this is the first time he's heard my voice. This whole deal feels sketchy. Yeah, that was my plan too. Okay, let's get everyone on the same page right away. One more person has been on our mind. If it's possible, I want to eavesdrop on their phone conversation. That'll be tough. I agree. I'd have to plant a bug directly on the phone. So it's impossible. I didn't say it was That's perfect. Don't worry, I'll tell you the details. This is gonna be fun.
I see. So we're going to use this place.
It'll be a gamble. I think it's gonna work. You can't tell a thing.
It seems you finally remember. This game is not over yet. There are still things that must be done.
Hey, don't fall asleep until... Are you listening?
Are you listening? Anyway, we need to talk about how to get out of this situation. Futaga's monitoring of Akechi's phone has confirmed it. He did indeed have an ulterior motive.
It's on a completely different level than just that.
Not only was he trying to frame us, but he was the true culprit behind the mental shutdowns. His offer to assist us was simply a ploy to frame the Phantom Thieves and kill him. If we go into Sis's palace as he suggests, we'll likely be met by a large ambush of police forces.
To think he would be this far gone. I know now what it means to feel a chill down my spine. Furthermore, he wishes to bring a police squad from reality into the palace.
If the 8 of us can enter at once, it's not inconceivable to think a larger group is possible. He may even be able to bring in vehicles or other special pieces of equipment.
So, this really was just a setup to shift the blame onto us.
He made us go after Okumura. Then once we triggered the change of heart, he killed him. And he told us he had seen the true culprit, but it was him the entire time!
The whole time he was working with Makoto's sister, he was really just some homicidal maniac. Come on, we gotta take that bastard Akechi down. Isn't that recording we got enough proof to do it?
No. Akechi is merely a tool. His orders come from elsewhere. The grand mastermind behind this all. An unimaginable fiend capable of arranging the murder of a suspect inside of a police station.
Unless we find out who that is, we will continue being targeted even if we defeat Akechi.
But what means do we have of learning his identity?
We'll have to make Akechi say it. Though once we do, that mastermind will likely eliminate us.
I think that will be the case eventually, regardless of whether or not we learn his identity. The only reason it hasn't happened yet is because we're an easy target to blame for his crimes. If he realizes that's no longer possible and abandons that plan, he may opt to kill us immediately.
Damn it! So we don't got a choice but to go with that bastard's suggestion.
But if we go into the palace like we're told, he'll get arrested and then Akechi will kill him.
Palace. The palace. Actually, there's something I'd like to say regarding...
Aha! We can use the palace to our advantage! What's this all of a sudden? There's a way. A way to get past Akechi and get the mastermind to lay off of us, all while learning his identity. Really?
You gotta be kidding me!
If he wants to kill the guy, why not let him? That is, inside of a palace.
Yes. We could have him kill the cognitive version, all the while believing he killed the real one.
Yeah, that's it!
It seems that's our only option. Listen close, everyone. I have a plan for how we can carry this operation out.
Ever since the death of their teenage leader, the Phantom Thieves have fallen silent. However, the police intend on continuing this investigation until the case is fully solved.
I'm sorry I'm late. I had to finish a few things at work. Where are they?
Waiting upstairs. Go tell them to come on down. I'm gonna fetch him.
You're her sister, correct?
Makoto told me everything. Futaba-chan, I'm sorry that I caused you so much trouble this past summer.
It's ancient history now.
Man, that goddamn detective.
Look who's here.
Hey, you big bastard.
How've you been? You must be fine if you're...
It truly is a relief.
I bet that moron Akechi don't even know each...
Still, how'd you pull this off? Isn't this guy considered dead?
You weren't told anything? I heard my sister brought him here, though.
Yeah, she came over in a taxi, dumped him off, and told me to keep him safe. It was right after they announced he had died, too. Almost gave me a heart attack.
I didn't have time to explain.
Hey, shouldn't we tell Boss what...
We wanted to make our enemy believe the leader of the Phantom Thieves was dead.
What?
What we did was make that enemy kill his fake in the metaverse.
Hold on a sec. Enemy? Fake? What are you talking about?
The true culprit behind all these incidents set us up. Our goal here was to determine their identity.
True culprit? I see. So you guys were going up against someone else?
It was Goro Akechi. You knew beforehand that he was the traitor, didn't you?
Akechi himself gave us the chance to strike back. He made one fatal mistake.
Couldn't you have just said from the beginning that Akechi was the real...
That wasn't something we could simply bring up. We couldn't have you suspect Akechi. Besides, neither you nor the other investigators would have believed something like that, would you?
True. Akechi was credited with the arrest of the Phantom Thieves. Not even I would think he was the culprit. In other words, you left him alone on purpose. That was a bold move.
God, I can't keep up with any of this stuff. So what was this mistake Akechi made?
He slipped up in regards to Morgana's... Yes,
Sorry.
Oh, our You surprised?
Does that mean he's...
But you don't understand him, do you? When you're in the metaverse, Mona talks like a normal person. Once you hear that and your brain realizes he can actually talk, you start to... It's a change in cognition. Thanks to Akechi's lame acting, we figured out something was...
When we talked to Akechi at the school festival, he was acting like he just realized Mona could talk. But we already saw him drop a mega hint about it way earlier.
Oh, I know a place! I want to go to that huge pancake-looking place we passed on the way here!
Oh, am I mistaken? I thought I heard something about delicious pancakes.
Mona was the only one who was talking about a pancake. That meant Akechi'd already been in the metaverse by then.
And since he was lying to us about that, we assumed he had a hidden motive behind contacting us.
It seemed odd upon further thought. His reaction to my pancake comment was an honest one, after all. That said, we weren't so naive to overlook something like that. That's why we asked Futaba-chan to wiretap his phone.
I pretended to be interested in checking the phone out, but I was actually planting my app. My heart was pounding while I was doing it, though.
Even that ace detective could never have imagined a program being installed so quickly. Futaba's quirky nature proved to be a great help.
That was just an act! After a few days of listening, this confirmed his
Then I'll guide the police into her palace and have them catch the Phantom Thieves in the act. That would be the only way to arrest them, given their methods. Let me see. We could say he stole the guard's gun and committed public security
Is this for real?
Yes, the guard will...
So they planned to get rid of that guard from the beginning.
Well then, I will make the arrest. And thus, the dangerous criminal responsible for the mass mental shutdowns shall end. When he does, you will become a great hero.
I knew he was acting strangely, but to think he was this far gone...
He's no ace detective. Akechi is the perpetrator behind...
On top of that, there's someone with great authority. That's why we had to make a move. We baited Akechi into Sis's palace, making him dispose of our leader's fake, but think.
Can you elaborate on that in more detail?
We're sorry for using you without your permission. Your palace had all...
What condition?
First, we required a place inside the cognitive world that was the same as in reality.
That place is based on the real world after all. Anywhere that's not warped looks just like normal.
That's why nobody but the person who uses the nav even realizes they're in the metaverse.
Back with Kamoshida, we came in from the station without even noticing. You totally can't tell the difference if there ain't any distortions around.
We had already investigated Nijima-san's palace when Makoto brought the suggestion to us.
I was seriously impressed by that suggestion. To be honest, I didn't quite understand it, but... Yeah, it...
Makoto is normally so calm as well, but once her mind is set, she gets...
I did have a bit of a rivalry forming with Akechi, but I just couldn't contain myself anymore once you became a target, Sis. The reason I joined the Phantom Thieves was to heal your heart, after all.
My own achievements were all that mattered to me. I was desperate. I wasn't myself at all. I'm sorry I couldn't see.
That goes for the both of us.
We heard from Mako-chan that you were going to do the interrogation, Nijima-san.
And regarding its location, I take it you used the data from my laptop?
I'm sorry.
Go on.
There were two things we were able to confirm while we were checking the metaverse. First, our clothes didn't change when we were down in the interrogation room. Second, the scenery and details outside of the palace proper were the same as in the real world.
Once we heard that from Makoto, we secretly went to check it out without Akechi knowing.
There was also one more thing we absolutely needed to make this work. A perfect cognitive replica of him in the Metaverse's interrogation room.
Since he had yet to be caught, though, there obviously wouldn't be anyone in that room.
Once we saw the casino guests and police officers, we were convinced this would work. They looked no different from actual living people.
After that, we just had to work our way into the palace like usual, while keeping Akechi in the dark.
Everything went as planned up until we defeated Sis's shadow. However, it was then that we were met with a terrifying, unexpected police ambush. As a result, even though we managed to grab the treasure, we couldn't get it out of the metaverse. Except that was all an act. We had prepared an empty briefcase beforehand, and merely acted like we were taking the treasure. This was because we knew the police would be coming for us.
We made sure before the operation that the police would be waiting to ambush us. And just as expected, he totally took the bait.
Him getting captured by the police went exactly how we planned it.
And I had been interrogating him with no knowledge of this. But how did you lure Akechi into this cognitive world's interrogation room?
All I needed were the coordinates.
Akechi disposed of the fake in the palace and left thinking he had been victorious. It must have been truly hilarious for our leader who sat idly in the real world's interrogation room. Surely he was acting quite cocky by himself in that quiet chamber.
So that's why you gave me your phone. I only took it because of what you told me.
It's a shame I didn't have the opportunity to see that for myself.
All I could do was try to handle all the messages that started coming to me on his phone. Huh. So in other words, I've been to the metaverse, albeit for a brief moment.
In our experience, there is little danger when someone enters their own palace for so short a time.
That's the other reason we had him give it to you. We needed you to listen to Alibaba, deceive the guard, and ultimately aid in his escape. By having you head back to the interrogation room, we could return you to the real world as well.
I mean, I had to think of some way to keep you from running into Akechi mid-assassination.
Huh. Astounding. I hadn't the slightest idea that such a grand operation was taking place within me.
I'm so glad he was able to persuade you during the interrogation. Even though we knew Akechi's plan, we were pretty worried about that part.
True.
Why is that?
Without Sis on our side, Futaba's plan and subsequent breakout would have never been possible. That persuasion was easily our greatest gamble. We couldn't consult Sis beforehand. It was absolutely the make or break moment of the entire plan.
Still, I'm surprised you could convince me in such a short time. Were you confident you could do it? I see. Either way, I can't...
If we could just tell you the true culprit's plan, I knew you'd realize the bigger picture. Realize that our leader was telling the truth, and that there was a greater evil to pursue.
As a result, we emerged victorious.
Then the reason you kept this a secret from me was so you could catch the true culprit, correct?
Yes. Plus, you had lost control of yourself at the time.
This is stunning. All I can really do is laugh.
I've kind of figured out that you guys made Akechi kill a fake. But what did you do about the body?
The police never even checked it.
Huh?
They had a coroner working to ensure his death was reported as a suicide. That coroner didn't take one look at the scene and just passed along a falsified death certificate.
The bad guys have that much influence?
Murder in a police station would be reckless otherwise. We also knew of a possible conspirator.
Thanks to Futaba-chan's messages and the guard's demeanor, I eventually came to understand. And since the higher-ups at the police knew nothing of this, they were thrown into disarray. As a result, his suicide during imprisonment was reported on the news, just as Akechi planned.
And with that confusion, he was able to escape with Nijima-san's help.
I made sure nobody would check the morgue for his body, and thanks to that, nobody knows he survived.
Thinking back to the interrogation, though, I can't believe what they did to him. The callous use of violence, and even drugs, is utterly abnormal. If he had lost consciousness and hadn't been able to tell Sis about the phone, he would have died. I'm truly glad you made it back safe.
I almost became one of your assailants as well.
It still freaked me out when I saw the suicide on the news, though.
We made sure to live normal lives while he was being interrogated to avoid drawing any suspicion. Even with that, I couldn't help but worry for him in my heart.
Well, I knew right away that her plan worked out.
I wanted to believe, but considering what we were up against...
Ryuji's a bit on the dense and carefree side.
Can it, Cat?
I had to be patient and avoid this place until things settled down. I finally feel relieved.
We knew he was alive, but it was difficult to not worry until we could confirm it in person.
Now that I think about it, my interrogation was just a formality for the head commander. What a joke, letting me interrogate someone who was meant to die. They just wanted to avoid backlash. Very well. From here forward, I will do my utmost to assist you. You saved me, after all.
That's reassuring to hear.
I'll do whatever I can to help too. Just let me know. Let's take a break for now, though. This old brain is pooped. Oh, and feel free to use the first floor when you guys want to get together to talk. You'll need a hideout where you can be safe. Just say the word, and I'll close shop early.
Are you sure?
This guy can't leave. Plus, you won't make much progress if people can hear you from downstairs. It's not like this place is the liveliest joint in town. It won't be a huge loss for me.
Let us accept his offer. What a great man.
That sounds familiar.
It's me, Akechi.
Enter.
That's the death certificate of the principal offender, correct? Is there a problem with it?
No, nothing in particular. More importantly, you've done well with regard to the prosecutors.
The cause of death for the SIU director has been settled as a stroke.
I had him work quite substantially on forging evidence. His loss should be mourned.
It was thanks to his efforts that I could enter the Phantom Thieves' interrogation room, too.
The SIU is in disarray with his death. I'll take my time choosing a successor after the elections.
At any rate, I'm now praised as a hero, and I owe it all to the Phantom Thieves.
All possible hindrances are now gone. There's no doubt that this election is mine.
And on to our next story, the snap election for the House of Representatives. Discussion is swirling around potential nominees as the deadline for candidacy announcement nears. Candidates will announce on the 23rd of this month, while voting will be held on the 18th of next.
Elections, huh? Don't matter to us. It's not like we can vote in them yet anyways.
Why don't we resume our conversation?
Well, the Phantom Thieves are back together. We can finally take it to Akechi and the bastard backing him.
Have you figured out who's behind all this?
Akechi accidentally let that slip after the murder. He said, Shido-san.
Shido. Feels like I've heard that somewhere.
He is unmistakably a man of power if he has such strong connections to the police.
Shido? Could it be Masayoshi Shido?
Who?
I believe he's a politician. Remember Ryuji?
You said his speech was too loud.
For real?
It's certainly possible that Shido is the mastermind.
Huh?
Do you have some kind of evidence?
Nothing material. However, there are various conditions which align with that possibility. First, he would profit from damage done to the current administration by the psychotic breakdowns. He's maintained a negative stance toward the Phantom Thieves and has gained tremendous popularity. On top of that, he'll most likely become the next Prime Minister if he wins this upcoming election.
No!
Did he set us up with that election in mind?
If he is behind all this, that would be in stark opposition to his honest public image.
So his current position and popularity is just him benefiting from the mental collapses. We'll make him have a change of heart, no matter what it takes. Mom.
Shido, huh?
What is the matter?
I had a feeling he was wrapped up in all this, just based on the connections I had from my previous job. I think the one who crushed Wakaba's research and confiscated her materials was probably Shido. From the moment Wakaba died, I had a hunch he was involved. But there wasn't anything I could do, so I chose to protect Futaba and went into hiding.
Why didn't you say that sooner?
You guys would have definitely gone after him if I had. He would have just killed all of you, no doubt. That's what he usually does to people who get in his way.
Originally, I was looking into the mental shutdown cases. It was then that I accidentally stumbled upon government research regarding the psychotic breakdowns. So I tracked down the whereabouts of that research data and met with the associated parties. Boss was one of those parties. I would never have imagined all of this was connected. The mental shutdowns, psychotic breakdowns, Shido, and even the Phantom Thieves' actions.
Way back when, Shido kept saying he was going to be Prime Minister one day. Nobody believed him, though.
What's going to happen to this country if Shido becomes Prime Minister? What about the world?
The issue is simpler than that. This is nothing more than yet another selfish adult trying to impose his will on the public.
We gotta expose that rotten bastard!
Yeah, we'll do it like always. Then let's check the nav.
Masayoshi Shido, the guy running for Prime Minister. Got a hit! Well, duh. It ain't a surprise he has one.
Where would the location be?
What kind of things go through a politician's head? I always think of dirty money and shady actions.
What does he do? And where? We don't got a clue about this guy's life.
His palace must be somewhere that politicians frequent. Any ideas?
We got a hit!
How arrogant must he be to see himself as the ruler of the Diet Building?
Our next target's the big shot politician Masayoshi Shido. We're gonna do this, right? Hell yeah! Nobody against it?
Of course!
He will be...
Let's win this.
Time for...
Then it's you next.
All we gotta do now is figure out what he thinks of that Diet Building.
So that's the app that allowed me to enter the metaverse.
An old fart like me can't wrap his head around all this.
We'll have to deal with this before Election Day, December 18th.
It's best we hurry before they discover there's no...
Should we start tomorrow then? We can meet at the Diet Building.
That reminds me, what are you gonna do about school? You can't show up if you're supposed to be dead.
Miss Kawakami said he went back home for family reasons.
That's what I told the school.
Don't let him find out you're alive then, alright? This whole...
What do you mean?
This operation had another purpose outside of escaping Akechi's clutches. Shido tried to place all the blame on the Phantom Thieves and deceive the public at the same time. He has ruined countless lives,
and even made Goro Akechi, a student, assist him with assassinations. A mere change of heart is too lenient a sentence for such an abominable criminal.
We'll be making use of the police statement that the leader of the Phantom Thieves committed suicide. Our leader, who is presumed dead, will come out of hiding to deliver a grand statement. He'll say he has escaped prison, not committed suicide, and was in fact almost killed by a criminal.
Everyone's gonna flip.
You guys thought through all this stuff too?
We're intellectuals, you know.
That's why you needed such a daring trick as getting captured and appearing to be killed. What frightening teenagers.
But the true battle has only just begun. We won the first round, but we must stay on our toes.
Yeah, this ain't the time to be celebrating.
These people tried to trap and kill us. There is no end to their inhuman, conniving nature. We will need to be prepared for whatever may come our way.
I finally made it this far. It's already been 2.5 years since we met.
Back then, you were in the media's attention as a young politician who could rise up against bureaucracy. Because of that, those who wanted to preemptively deal with problems tried to tie you up in scandal.
To think I would fall for the ruse schemed by those decrepit fools in power. I recall that's when you came to me. You promoted yourself saying you had special powers. If it wasn't for the research on cognition that I dabbled in, I would have thought you insane.
I made those troublesome opponents psychotic, and erased any trace of that scandal.
Who'd think that tampering with a person's heart could trigger a psychotic lapse or mental shutdown? And when someone like that said he'd support me, I had suspected there'd be an ulterior motive.
It's because I sympathized with your aspiring ideology. I believed that your ideals needed to be achieved for the sake of the country's future.
Well, my faith in you was precisely why I pulled the plug on that research. I only need you using that power. It'd be troublesome if someone else uncovered how it works.
Wakaba Ishiki, was it? That researcher. She wouldn't have had to die if she just complied.
Any suspicions should be snubbed out. Even the smallest doubt must be severed at the root. After all, we had an active public prosecutor's office director on our side, until recently.
Astounding, isn't it? To think the director himself often forged evidence to secure his promotion. He was quite surprised when you confronted him about it. He didn't know who leaked that information. Well, I got that out of his shadow, so technically speaking, he did it himself.
This country's affairs have become stagnant. The political world is filled with old men who only act to preserve their own vested interests. The general public has forsaken such political affairs and don't even bother. Only ruin awaits us.
I must agree.
There's no need to be ruined along with such incompetent fools. I will lead this country to its revival. Those who get in the way must be eliminated at times. That's the correct way to use the metaverse.
Still, it would stand out if there were continuous deaths and scandals with your political rivals, which is why I made them suspects. Prosecute the targets that I turn psychotic, and solve them as cases unrelated to you. And thus, the charismatic ace detective was born.
Thanks to your efforts, my clean image remains untarnished, and I've monopolized public opinion. Once I gained public sentiment, collaborators from all sectors began approaching me on their own. The police were no exception. With their management in my pocket, keeping them in check was easy.
When the Phantom Thieves emerged, I thought things might become somewhat troublesome.
And they were just brats once we looked into it. All we needed to do was lay the blame on them.
When you told me that, I knew then that you were the better man.
Their popularity was a bit beyond my expectations, but flipping it made the negative press stronger. After that, all I had to do was openly berate them. I've been gaining more supporters since. The current administration is dead with ongoing scandals. Never mind the fact that they're my doing. Even the government parties have begun splitting up, and they're dissolving just as planned. The time has finally come. Just a little more, and I will take the seat of Prime Minister. However, inauguration isn't my goal. That's when everything truly begins. I'll make this country rich for the sake of its selfish and ignorant masses who can only rely on others.
In other words, you're creating a powerful country that can compete with the world.
The public resonates with my ideals and follows me. And for that, some sacrifices can't be avoided. That is my duty as the Chosen One. Your assistance has been very influential in making my plans proceed smoothly. When I become Prime Minister, I'll grant whatever wish you want.
With this most recent case, my name has become known across the country, perhaps even the world. Surely my story will be passed down as a hero who won against monsters that could control people's hearts. I believe I'll lay low and devote myself to my studies.
I suppose with your age, you wouldn't come up with debauched desires.
I am thinking about the future, though.
Well, and how do I put this?
Well then. Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Been searching all along, complacent while alone. Without a sign, without grasping, the real question to be asked: where have I? I'm a shapeshifter. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind. Wait for you to grow.
Oh yeah.
I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be?
Nice.
Please don't take off my mask.
Yes.
Well, basically, I'd be able to tell the That's when I saw my chance. And beep, sent this, but there was a chance they'd just pass each other without saying a single That's why we needed you to tell Sai Nijima to show.
This plan still surprises me no matter how many times I hear it.
Still, I couldn't just directly hack into the... But you know how it has that... Making the phone think he was pushing that button was totally doable.
Nothing left to be found.
So,
A mirror right in front of me. That's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling words not to be told.
well, and how do I put this?
I'm a shapeshifter. Apples masquerade, hiding both face and mind. Wait for you to draw.
Yeah.
I'm a shapeshifter. Chained down to my core.
Sorry.
Don't take off my mask. My place to hide.
I'm gonna head back then.
Guess you won't be going. Don't worry. And to be perfect, but when I can, I'm going to stay with you until the very end. Well then, we should get to sleep. You know, something that Futaba said before, when you were in a pinch in the palace, she picked up a reading of someone who came to your rescue. Was that... So it was Yoshizawa. And I'll even lend you a hand with that.
There's no... Of course. Plus, even more... Honestly, especially after it...
Well, shut...
You gotta be kidding me. You realize you're done for if you get caught. Ugh. Just don't stay.
Okay.
The criminals calling themselves the Phantom Thieves are no more. However, I believe that this country's citizens are still living their days in anxiety. These scandals only increase our distrust of the current government. As a citizen myself, I am enraged.
Look who's talking.
What does it mean to be a politician with responsibility? Working toward personal gain without consideration of the country is outrageous.
The election's public notification is tomorrow. No matter where I go, people are cheering for Shido.
Everyone's being deceived so easily.
EOR,
In order to save this country...
Ugh.
SF Tech.
Hey! Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Hey, hey! Last one. No good.
How many do we...
Perhaps he...
Right? That's not something to be excited.
We know all the way up to Diet Building, too.
So you enter keywords into the metaverse.
Boss, can you turn the TV on? Shido might...
Sure thing.
Goro Akechi. Him and his stupid composed face.
So, Akechi-san, Is it true you withdrew yourself from the media as part of your plan to capture the Phantom Thieves?
I truly apologize for causing such a stir. Honestly, it required a lot of courage to openly oppose them when their popularity was at its peak. I mean, people often lashed out at me online and whatnot.
Then was it also your plan when you said they weren't at fault after their popularity declined?
That was to catch them off guard. I could say I applied my profiling knowledge. Once they lost public support, someone they thought was their greatest enemy lent a hand. That's the same strategy used in romance, wouldn't you agree?
Why is he being treated as an ace detective of justice?
It's not just on TV or online. Newspapers, magazines. I see his face everywhere.
On the other hand, no one's hoping for our comeback on the fan site. Like, at all.
The Phantom Thieves are evil. Shido and Akechi are just. It should be the other way around.
They're manipulating information using the media.
Leaving Akechi aside, we'll get back at him later. Our main issue is Shido.
Were there any instances before when you didn't know the palace keywords?
Well, there was the time with Futaba.
We didn't know anything about her, so all we could do was make conjectures.
Then why don't we just go directly and see Shido?
That's impossible. He's surrounded by bodyguards and followers all the time.
There's no way high school students can get an appointment with him either.
Well, we do have an adult with us.
No, that's still impossible. Besides, that's too dangerous a method.
Well, this is a problem.
What's with the ruckus outside?
To everyone gathered before Yongin Jaya Station.
Isn't that an election campaign car?
Oh, right! The candidates are...
I apologize for the commotion. I am Masayoshi Shido.
Wait, did he just say Shido?
Yeah, he...
Man, talk about being lucky!
Hey, Ryuji, this way. By the way, you didn't seem well a moment ago.
Now, our government is such a disgrace. So I humbly ask that you cast your vote for me, Masayoshi Shido. Let us all set sail toward a happy future, together. I hope to continue serving you all.
Is that the guy? You guys wait here. I'll go get intel for us.
Wait!
Hey! Yo, Shido-san!
Stand back.
I just want to talk to him for a sec.
He's a busy man.
The hell? Ain't he supposed to hear a citizen's comments?
That's enough, Brad.
You're that asshole we met at the hotel before, at the elevators. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can butt in front of other people if you're in a hurry?
What are you talking about?
That moron! Come on, stop!
But these guys...
Hey, kid. You don't want to know what happens when you cross me. It seems the customer base has changed since I was here last. Have they stopped?
This ain't a show. Get lost, kid. Damn brat! I'll sue!
What are you looking? This country is filled with clueless children. I worry for Japan's future. Let them go. My next appointment is coming up.
What a piece of shit. So what do you think after seeing him in person? Wait! He's the jerk you the same guy! For
You're sure? Shido's the one who ruined your...
holy sh...
Let's get going.
Shido's the guy who set you up?
What kind of fate brought you two back together?
Talk about a destined connection. Shido was involved in the cognitive research too, right? This can't be dismissed as just a coincidence.
God, what the hell's going on here?
Shido was already a politician then, yet he sued a student and ruined his future? He must have pulled some strings so that his name wouldn't be mentioned. Furthermore, he also would have had to force that woman into making a false statement.
He would do anything. We're talking about a man who ordered a hit inside the police station.
He can't sit still until he crushes whoever opposes him, no matter how trivial. He's always been that way.
What a piece of shit. Children are the future, my ass! What he's saying and doing are completely different!
But now that we found out who did it, can't something be done about his record?
Once the courts have made a judgment, overturning that decision will be difficult. It'd barely be possible even if proof of innocence is presented and Shido admits to his crimes.
At any rate, we need to trigger a change of heart in him.
Be that as it may, Shido's outer appearance and his true face are wholly different. It's beyond hypocritical. It's as if he's an entirely different person. He speaks about the good of the country. It makes me wonder what really is on his mind.
That man's full of ambition to rise in the world. He only thinks of the weak as stepping stools for his success.
He treats himself as an elite man while looking down on others. That's the worst.
I assume the key word for what he believes the Diet Building is will be despicable too.
It must be something self-centered and completely different from politics.
Someone like him needs to be punished as soon as possible.
Let's head to the Diet Building again right after school tomorrow. I feel we'll get it this time.
Stewing over it won't get anywhere. We have to do this.
Yeah.
I'll just add this.
Been searching all along, confessing while I'm on and on, without a
Hey!
without a sign,
Make sure you close up.
without grasping
Hey, hey!
security guards became suspicious of us last time.
Did anything change? We went in, right?
Security guards seem to be gone, but it's difficult to tell for certain. This seems to be similar to what happened with Sis's palace.
The gate wasn't open.
Wait, look! That means we're definitely in a palace.
Come on, let's go take...
How's it look over there? See anything?
Nah, it's totally normal.
I'll check it out.
Huh?
What the heck?
What's up, Futaba? Futaba?
What is it?
The hell?
Huh?
Even though this country may sink, he alone will survive. That's what this cognition is about, huh?
Bullshit! A country that children can be proud of my ass is completely sunken in his head.
This is beyond ridiculous.
The same goes for Akechi. He should...
What in the world is he thinking?
Whether it be for glory or for simply a reward, my father died because of someone like this.
We gotta sink Shido instead of this country.
A palace with not just the center of the distortion, but the entire country sunken. I can't believe there's someone with this tremendous of a desire. Be careful. This will be completely different from past palaces.
We're definitely gonna take his treasure. All right!
We must put an end to this by December.
Let the infiltration begin. Time to...
Wait. Come on, man.
Indeed. It looks like...
You're right. Listen up! What?
Let's go. All will be revealed!
Persona!
Oh,
Is this a show of sorts? Mr. Shido never fails to keep his guests entertained.
Indeed. Those privileged enough to be on this ship are all on the winning team.
What is with these people? Why do they not feel any danger after what they just...
It seems they think no harm will come to them because they're here on Shido's ship.
They're not even sensing the danger. Come on, let's make him...
This is...
These huge doors are obviously suspicious.
There's slots to stick in something like a key card.
475 people in favor, 0 against.
I hear something.
Since there is no one against the plan, this bill will be unanimously passed as drafted.
Passed?
If this truly is the representatives' chamber as written, beyond here must be the main assembly hall.
The what?
It's that large conference room that's usually...
Oh, that thing!
Most likely a meaningless vote. One in which whatever Shido proposes will...
So he's doing whatever he wants by keeping only his supporters in there.
What do we do to get in, though?
Maybe we need some kind of...
So basically we need...
You sure move on...
But what's this qualification thing about?
Why don't we ask the guests?
That thought never crossed my mind.
Asking around doesn't sound like a bad idea. The guests see...
True.
That's set.
Well then.
Indeed.
Ah.
Joker.
The effects of cognition are...
Nice. Well then.
Well...
Whoa! Joker!
Still. Okay.
Yo. Make sure you close up.
Hi!
Hey! Hey!
I'm a sharpshooter.
It's me. Sorry, I know you're tired. It'll be a sec, just hear me out. I've decided what I want to do with Shido after going into his palace. We can't let him run free. If there's a heart we gotta steal, it's definitely gotta be his.
Where have you been? Been searching all along. Confessing while alone and on. Without a clue. Without a sign. Without grasping it. The real question to be asked. Where have I been?
I want to, if we let him run...
Outpost masquerade, hiding both face and mind. All free for you.
Senpai? You're not like a stunt double or something, right? Same to you.
Well, are you pleased? I'm the one who set this up. I asked Futaba to do me.
And I asked Ryuji to pass the message along to...
I knew you'd be wiped out for a while, so I made sure to give you time to recover.
Ah, thank good.
No one cares about...
Well, it looks like you know what's been going on with him. Take a seat, why don't you? No reason. I'm going out for a bit to grab some groceries. I'll let you...
So you're... Yoshizawa. Well, what's up?
Yes, nice...
Could you at least figure out whether to be polite or casual?
Shut up! Don't you underestimate my people anxiety. Mona tells me that you helped him out and that we're awfully grateful.
Oh no, it was my pleasure. He's usually the one who helps me out. Not only that, I'd promised to repay his kindness to me, no matter what.
What a refined response. Are we really around the same age?
You know, there's something I've wanted to ask you, Yoshizawa. Why were you in that palace in the first place?
That's...
I was wondering that too. Of course, I'm extra grateful that you saved our leader, but if our plan had somehow leaked, then we need to change our tactics from here on out.
It all started about a week ago, when we had lunch together on the roof of the school.
But that day's when...
I got the feeling that something big was going to take place that day, so... I'm so sorry. I was actually following you the entire time.
Wait, we were tailed there?
We definitely had no idea about that. It's like night and day compared to when Makoto was following us.
I've been considering for a while now. Perhaps I should be fighting alongside you if I have special powers like yours, Senpai. I wondered if an outsider like myself should even get involved. But I couldn't just stand back and do nothing. It was nothing compared to how much you've done for me in the past. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're not done here yet, are you? Then perhaps I ought to lend you...
Well, we could definitely use the additional firepower, but...
Senpai? Well, you say...
Honestly, we have no idea what risks you would face. Our enemy this time is more dangerous than anyone else so far. Also, we pretty much brought this entire mess down upon ourselves, so... This is on. We're delighted by the offer, but we really can't drag you into this any further. Moreover, you have something to do yourself.
I believe I'd be acting selfishly if I were to press any further. Very well. I understand your reasoning. If that's the situation, then I'll... But you have to promise me this. I don't ever want to feel as horrible as I did when I thought you... I really do believe... It's time I get going. Well, be seeing you...
Okay.
I should write something.
Fun, rent.
Good day. Huh? Yes.
All right.
Ah, you're back.
Been searching all along. Can
Please, consider what I have to say. Please, consider what I have to say.
Oh! Hello?
What do you want to do?
See you later.
Oh!
Hello?
What do you want to do?
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Welcome back! But... Hey! Hmm? Yeah. I'll go! Let me explain. For real?
Ah, you're back.
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you!
Yes!
I see.
Wow!
That was so much fun!
Goodbye.
It's somewhere.
Indeed. Why? I'm in your debt. I see.
All right.
Ah, you're back.
Welcome! What do you play?
What do you want to do?
Thank you! Let's do it.
Good day. Huh? Thank you. Yes. Excuse me? No. Yes. Yes. You have my thanks. Huh? Excuse me? You have my thanks. Thank you.
All right.
Yes.